Hello everyone, so we will take a look at finding the slope from a graph. So let's take a look. So the first thing that you always want to do is you want to first be able to draw, believe it or not, a right triangle. Okay, you want to be able to draw a right triangle, and you want to be able to actually find the length of each leg. So I'll actually write that down. Number one, draw a right triangle. Right triangle. And number two, find the length of each leg. Okay. And the reason why I actually went over the right triangle first is because I wanted you guys to connect this right triangle concept with the slope, and I'll show you why. And then in order to draw a right triangle and find the length of each leg, you have to first find 2 points. Find 2 points on a line. Okay. So let's take a look. Okay, we're gonna find 2 points on a line. So we're going to find this point here. Now, I want you guys to know that this point doesn't count, nor this point, nor that point, nor that point, nor that point, because you don't actually know exactly what that value is. That might be 1.4, 1.35. We don't really know, okay? The only value that we truly know, okay, that we can accurately tell is this value. Why? Because it's a corner of a square, right? We know exactly that this is 3, and we know that exactly this is 4, right? So that's why we want to go like this, okay? So this is 3 and this is 4. And you see we have to find 2 points, right? We have to find 2 points. So we go down here, no point, no point, no point, no point, and voila, we have another point right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw that point right there. Voila. Okay? So we got 2 points on a line, and now we have to just draw a right triangle, right? So we're gonna do a right triangle. Voila. This is my right triangle. That is a right angle, right? So we found 2 points on the line. We drew a right triangle. Now we have to find the length of each leg, okay? So the length of each leg is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 4. Okay, so as you can see, this is 7 and this is 4. Okay, what that means is this. What that means is we can now find the rise. Find the rise over run. Okay, so the rise, as you can see, is plus 7. Why? Because rise comes first. Rise has to do with up and down. And this is going up by 7 units, right? So up by 7 units. And then we go right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right 4 units. And that's going to be positive 7 over positive 4. Rise over run. So it's going to be, slope is going to be 7 over 4. Okay? Also make sure, okay, I'll also write down here, make sure the points must be on the corner of a square. Okay, that must be true. Okay, it must be in the corner of a square. Okay, all right, so let's take a look now. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. So rise is 7, run is 4, so it's going to be 7 over 4. 7 over 4. Oh, 7. See, it's like 7 over 4. There you go. Okay. All right, let's do this one. Once again, we want to draw a right triangle. In order to draw a right triangle, we need 2 points. We can't choose that point because it's not in the corner of a box. But it seems like this is in the corner of the box, and so is this one. Okay, so we always want to do the rise first. Okay, let's do the rise, so which is up and down first. So I got to do rise. We're drawing a right triangle. which is -2, which is the length of that right triangle. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's +6, right? So that's gonna be rise over run, okay? Rise is up and down, and run is side to side on the horizontal direction, and this one to the right, and therefore it's positive. So m is equal to rise over run, which is -1/3. And you're like, okay, let me show you why this is -1/3, okay? Because this is important, -1/3, okay? Here we go. The reason why this is -1/3 also is because of this. You guys see that these 2 points are right here, right? These 2 points. But there's another point that's in the corner of a box right here. So let's take a look at this one. This is what? Down 1, -1. And this is run 3 times. So it's going to +3. What's my rise over run? -1/3, which is -1/3. You guys see that? So that's why fractionally it also makes sense, right? This is actually the same thing as that, okay? And also one thing that I do want to show you guys is this. When you see also m, right? M is equal to -2 over +6, right? -2 over +6. I'm gonna erase the blue real quick just to make things a little bit cleaner here. Okay, we're gonna leave that blue right there, actually. I'll redraw that. So I get rid of that blue. 6 right there. Okay. So as you can see is -2 over +6. -2 over +6. But that is in fact the same thing as +2 over -6. Let me show you why. Okay. So as you guys can see, you guys see right here, I'm gonna do +2 right here. I'm gonna do +2 over -6, right? We have to go left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's to the left, -6. See, you see, if I go +2 over -6, it gives me the same line. You see that? It gives me the same slope, the same line. That's why -2 over 6 is the same thing as 2 over -6, right? Which is basically, if you want to rewrite it, the same thing as just -2 over 6, which is the same thing just as -1/3. Pretty cool, huh? So everything, all of this stuff is really, really connected, okay? More than trying to memorize this stuff, try to see the connections. If you see the connections, you'll be able to get this stuff, all right? So, all right, so this is gonna be -1/3. It's gonna be -1/3. 1/3. Okay, and also most likely Khan is gonna want you to make this into the most most simplified form. So Khan probably wants you to give it as 1/3 instead of -2/6. Okay, so you are going to have to simplify it every single time. So how do you simplify it? Just find the 2 closest points. So that point and that point, right? This point and that point are the closest points. Therefore, you can use these 2 points. But if you find this point and then use that point, they're not the closest point. So it's not going to give you the most simplified form of the slope. Okay, so that's why you just want to click on this one and that one. Okay, and they'll give you the closest slope. Okay. All right, let's see what the next problem looks like. If the next problem is worthwhile, yeah, I think I've pretty much covered everything. Okay, well, I hope that helped, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.